Israel's biggest and most respected music festivals, and it takes place in the ancient mystical city of Sfat. The International Klezmer Festival celebrated its 30th anniversary, and Maya Margit was there.
Secular and religious, young and old, locals and tourists, everyone loves Klezmer music. Welcome to the ancient city of Safed, or as it's known in Hebrew, Tzfat. It's one of Judaism's 4 holy cities, also known as the birthplace of Kabbalah or Jewish mysticism. What better place to listen to klezmer bands than here? Each year, tens of thousands of people from Israel and around the globe come to the International Klezmer Festival in Safed. It's the world's biggest celebration of Jewish soul music. This year, for the 30th anniversary, an array of local and international artists have joined in on the fun. 70 performances from the world's best klezmer musicians and on 5 different stages.
In general, there's a lot of interest to this culture because it's about Yiddishkeit, so it's not only about music or dance or Yiddish singing or, or literature. So it's, in general, the interest to Jewish culture, and actually I think it's a very good thing, especially in Europe now.
The history of klezmer music, though murky, is connected to East European Jewish culture. Many in Safed hope this festival will keep that spirit alive.
This is the biggest, oldest festival in Israel. What's special about this festival is that it conserves Jewish soul music, which almost disappeared after the Holocaust. We are reviving klezmer.
These kinds of festivals are now a bigger priority for the Israeli government, which, under Culture Minister Miri Regev, has put more of an emphasis on traditional Jewish culture.
It's been said that high-quality cultural events only happen in central Israel. For the past 2 years, I've been trying to change that, but this festival in Safed has beaten me to the punch. This amazing event has been happening for 30 years.
All in all, it's a celebration of Jewish soul music that hits all the right notes.
We've passed this music from generation to generation and over time picked up all kinds of melodic influences. But we managed to keep the main Jewish ingredients from the Middle East and the European flavor along with these Jewish ingredients together formed what is known as klezmer music. It's called Jewish soul music because you breathe klezmer, you play klezmer. If you don't give it your all, then it's nothing.
Maya Margit, i24NEWS, Safed.
It looks like you had a really great time, and it's such a unique sound. It's not really anything that you've heard before. What's the kind of the history and the basis of klezmer?
So klezmer comes, in Hebrew, it means Klezmer, it means musical instrument, literally speaking. But it's an ancient kind of folk music, Jewish folk music, or Jewish soul music, as it's sometimes referred to. But the history is kind of unclear. It's a little bit murky. And some people say that it comes from the Middle East. Some people say it comes strictly from Eastern Europe. But in any case, it was almost wiped out with the Holocaust when the East European Jewish communities were wiped out.
Right. So it's so interesting to see that there is kind of a resurgence, and like kind of how did this resurgence happen? Just people that maybe knew ran in their families and wanted it, and then it's just kind of spread like wildfire? Yeah,
it was passed from generation to generation, and what's interesting is that one of the artists from Europe, one of the musicians from Europe, told me that in Europe now there's this very big interest, a keen interest in Jewish and Yiddish culture. So, for instance, in Poland you have a Jewish culture festival that happens every single year, and also in Germany and different parts of Europe.
It's so interesting to kind of bring it back to where it started. It would be really interesting to see, even if it could cross over to like New York where there's Yiddish theater.
There's also very good klezmer music in the U.S., in the United States. So it has spread in different places. I wouldn't say it's the most popular kind of music because not everyone has heard of it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, it has a very magical kind of feeling.
Right, exactly. And what better place than being in Sfat and like seeing fireworks there?
Exactly, perfect location.
That's mystical, right? Exactly.
Perfect
Thank
location.
you. Great report.